Welcome to slbynaenglish. I am Sumalata, English Assistant, GMS High School, RP Peta. Let's continue the lesson. Every success story is a story of great failures. Colonel Sanders, at age 65, with a beat-up car and $100 check from Social Security, realized he had to do something. He remembered his mother's recipe and went out selling. How many doors did he have to knock on before he got his first order? It is estimated that he had knocked on more than 1,000 doors before he got his first order. How many of us quit after 3 tries, 10 tries, 100 tries, and then we say we tried as hard as we could? Beat up means old and damaged. Social Security means a system in which people pay money regularly to the government when they are working and receive payments from the government when they are unable to work, especially when they are sick or too old to work. Recipe means set of instructions that tell you how to cook something and the ingredients you need for cooking. Okay, more American people applied for security. Okay, he wanted to sell his mother's recipe. He could not get the first order at least. He knocked on 1,000 doors before he got his first order. Knocked on means when he తలుపు కొట్టడం అన్నమాట. Knocked on, when we add on to the word, that means continued or continuing. Knocked on means he is continuing knocking the doors. Dancing on, she continued to dance. Sudha Chandran. Dancing on means she continued to dance after the accident also. Okay, his first order, I told the order possessive case plus adverb plus adjective plus noun. We can miss adverb and also adjective in this order. Missing them also, we can write only possessive case and noun also. Quit means leave. He did not leave his trial, and so only he succeeded. He knocked on the doors, 1,000 doors, and then only he succeeded. He showed his perseverance to achieve something. Perseverance means in spite of his difficulties, he wanted to achieve something. He wanted to do something. That is recipe fried chicken. He is the founder of KFC. Now he became famous by KFC. That is, now he became famous by that restaurant. Everyone likes that restaurant, you know. Okay. Next, as a young cartoonist, Walt Disney faced many rejections from newspaper editors who said he had no talent. One day a minister at a church hired him to draw some cartoons. Disney was walking out of a small mouse infested shed near the church. After seeing a small mouse, he was inspired. That was the start of Mickey Mouse. Mouse singular, mice plural. Infested shed means full of mice. Okay. Successful people don't do great things. They only do small things in a great way. Despite being one of the most influential people of the 20th century, Disney endured many failures before creating the happiest place on earth. If you dig a little deep into his background, you will discover that his road to success was paved by an unhappy childhood along with countless business failures and setbacks. Commenting on the benefits of failures, Disney once said, "All the adversity I have had in my life, all the troubles and obstacles have straightened me. You may not realize it when it happens, but kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you." Though he was humiliated for his work, did not feel for that. He worked more to get success. He was inspired by the mouse, which was in the infested shed near the church. That is only Mickey Mouse. After seeing Mickey Mouse, he did cartoons on Mickey Mouse. He get famous through this cartoon. Successful people don't do great things. They only do small things in a great way. Okay, next paragraph. One day a partially deaf 4-year-old kid came home with a note in his pocket from his teacher. "Your Tommy is too stupid to learn. Get him out of the school." His mother read the note and answered, "My Tommy is not stupid to learn. I will teach him myself." Myself is reflexive pronoun. And that Tommy grew up to be the great Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison had only 3 months formal schooling and he was partially deaf. Bulb was the greatest invention he made. Shall we live without that bulb comfortably? Now we know that we can't live comfortably without light. Okay. He invented bulb. Henry Ford forgot to put the reverse gear in the first car he made. Do you consider these people failures? They succeeded in spite of problems, not in the absence of them, but to the outside of world it appears as though they just lucky. All the people feel only they are lucky, but they don't know about the problems they face. Henry Ford is a famous American industrialist. Though they face problems, they worked to get success. All success stories are stories of great failures. The only difference is that every time they failed, they bounced back. Every time they failed. ప్రతిసారి ఫెయిల్ అయినప్పుడల్లా మళ్ళా స్ట్రాంగ్గా అయ్యి ముందుకు వెళ్ళారనమాట. ఓకే. Every time they failed, they bounced back. This is called failing forward rather than backward. This is called failing forward rather than backward. You learn and move forward. Learn from your failure and keep moving. Once again I will read the sentences. The only difference is that every time they failed, they bounced back. This is called failing forward rather than backward. You learn and move forward. Learn from your failure and keep moving. These sentences are very, very important to get success in your lives. Learn from your failure and keep on moving. Okay. This is very, very important sentences we should remember in our lives. Failure నుండే మనం నేర్చుకోవాలి, ముందుకి సాగాలి. Okay. Bounced back means to become stronger and move forward. Ford told, tell yourself, I can do it. Tell yourself, I can do it. నేను చేస్తాను. దీన్ని నీకు నువ్వుగా చెప్పుకోవాలి. When you fail అయినప్పుడు నువ్వుగా ఏం చెప్పుకుంటావు? I can do it. నేను ఇది చేయగలను అని నువ్వు చెప్పుకోవాలన్నమాట. ఆ మాటల్ని కోడ్ చెప్పాడు. ఈ 4 కోడ్స్ అన్నమాట. These are 4 quotes. Tell yourself, I can do it when you fail. These are 4 quotes. Failure is simply an opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. This is also a very important sentence. Failure is simply an opportunity. Failure is simply an opportunity, అవకాశం. To begin again, మళ్ళా మొదలు పెట్టడానికి మరొక మంచి అవకాశం అన్నమాట. Failure is an opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. ఇంకా బాగా తెలివిగా చేయడానికి ఇది ఒక మంచి అవకాశం. ఏది? ఫెయిల్యూర్ అనేది. ఫెయిల్యూర్ ఈజ్ ఏ గుడ్ ఆపర్చునిటీ to begin again, this time more intelligently. In 1914, Thomas Edison, at age 67, lost his factory, which was worth a few $1 million, on fire. That means it burnt. The factory burnt into ashes. It had very little insurance. No longer a young man, Edison watched his lifetime effort go up in smoke and said, normal man will become sad by that instance, but he said, there is a great value in disaster. All our mistakes are burnt up. Thank God we can start anew. He didn't get sad. He said that he can start anew. In spite of the disaster, 3 weeks later, he invented phonograph. What an attitude. In disaster only thoughts will come. బాధలోనే ఏవైనా మంచి ఆలోచనలు వస్తాయి. ఆలోచించిన తర్వాత దానికి ఒక రూపం ఇవ్వటమే స్టార్ట్ అండ్ న్యూ అనమాట. ఓకే. In 1914, when he was 67, he lost his factory into smoke. In disaster only thoughts will come is the very important sentence. In disaster only thoughts will come. He wanted to start anew. 3 weeks later, he invented phonograph. That is the attitude of Edison. When he was 67, when Edison was, who was he? Edison. When he was 67, he lost his factory into smoke. In disaster, only thoughts will come. He wanted to start anew. కొత్తది ఏదైనా చేయాలనుకున్నాడు. అంత బాధలో కూడాను ఏదైనా కొత్తది చేయాలి అనుకున్నాడు. 3 weeks later, he invented phonograph. బాధపడుతూ కూర్చుంటే ఏమీ జరగదు కదా, అందుకని ఆ టైంలో ఆలోచించాలన్నమాట. ఓకే. In disaster only thoughts will come. He wanted to start anew. 3 weeks later, he invented phonograph. That is the attitude of Edison. When you fail, don't feel sad. Take that an opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Take the failure as opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Once again, I will tell you the important points. In disaster only thoughts will come. He wanted to start anew. In disaster only thoughts will come. Okay. Next one, learn from your failure and keep moving. Learn from your failure and keep moving. Those are the very important sentences to get success in your lives. We will continue the lesson in another video. If you like my videos, please subscribe my channel to support me. Okay, this is Sumalata signing out for now.